依家係會開始錄影嘅，咁如果你唔想你個樣咧被拍攝到嘅話咧，咁你就可以關閉嗰個攝像頭嗰個功能嘅。
Okay, so I want to welcome everyone to our February parent meeting, and I want to wish everyone a happy Lunar New Year.
咁我哋而家就歡迎大家參加我哋今日嘅會議啦。咁呢個係我哋2月份嘅會議，咁祝大家農曆新年快樂嘅。
So our agenda for today, we are going to do the welcome, give a little bit of school updates, and then talk a little bit about COVID-19 safety protocols. I will leave some time for question and answer. And then at the end of this meeting, we have a very special Lunar New Year video to show you.
嗱，咁依家咧呢個係我哋今日會議嘅議程啦。咁首先咧就會歡迎大家啦。咁我哋咧亦都會同大家分享一啲學校嘅更新資訊，然之後亦都會同大家分享一啲關於新冠疫情嘅安全指引啦。咁我哋亦都會有問與答嘅環節。咁到最後咧，就想同大家分享一條好特別嘅農曆新年嘅慶祝短片嘅。
So once again, my name is Jenny Yu, and I'm the principal of Commodore Stockton.
咁我係余校長啦，咁我係呢間係 Commodore Stockton 嘅校長嚟嘅。
And I'm Carolyn. I'm the family support specialist at Commodore Stockton.
咁我係 Carolyn 啦，咁我係Commodore Stockton 嘅家庭支援專家。
We also have Cecilia here to help us with translation. Thank you.
咁我係今日嘅傳譯員啦，我叫 Cecilia。
Okay, so we are going to have Carolyn start with the school updates.
咁咧，依家咧就由 Carolyn 講一講一啲學校嘅更新資訊嘅。
So I would like to talk about the SFUSTT K-12 enrollment for 2022 to 2023. So for the week of March 21st, you will be receiving by mail or parent view about the notification, the assignment letter. If you apply by February 4th, then you will receive from the week of March 21st.
係啦，咁我而家就想同大家講一講關於三藩市聯合校區過渡性幼稚園至12年級呢一個嘅2022到2023年嘅呢一個嘅入學嘅資訊啦。咁如果家長你哋喺2月4號之前咧有申請到呢一個嘅派位申請到學校嘅話咧，咁咧你係可以喺3月21號呢一個星期啦，通過呢一個嘅 parent view， 即係家庭門戶嗰度咧係會睇到呢一封嘅派位信嘅
，or by mail，
或者係佢哋都會郵寄嗰個派位信俾大家嘅。
And then on April 8th, this is the last day to accept or decline the main round assignment.
咁4月8號咧就係最後一日接受啦，或者係拒絕呢一個嘅首輪派位嘅。
So for what we have been talking about is about the TK and K application. So for TK, you can still stay in PreK if you prefer.
咁咧，我哋最近咧講得最多嘅一樣嘢就係關於呢個嘅過渡性幼稚園 TK 啦，或者係 Kindergarten 呢一個嘅幼稚園嘅。咁譬如話，如果你係呢一個嘅即係屬於過渡性幼稚園 TK 嘅家長啦，咁其實你係可以選擇咧繼續留喺呢一個嘅早期教育中心啦，即係 PreK 呢度嘅。
If your child born between September 2nd, 2017 to February 2nd, 2018.
咁TK 嘅意思咧，即係話啦，你個小朋友咧係喺2017年嘅9月2號至到2018年嘅2月2號之間出世嘅。
But if your child born on or before September 1st, 2017, then the child must apply kindergarten.
咁但係如果你個小朋友咧係喺2017年嘅9月1號呢一日或者之前出世嘅話咧，你就一定係要申請呢一個嘅幼稚園嘅。
If you have any question or you still want to apply or any question, you can contact me.
係啦，咁大家如果係對呢一個嘅申請學校係有任何嘅疑問咧，係可以聯絡阿 Caroline 嘅，佢係可以幫到你哋嘅。
And then for the TK eligibility expansion for the coming years, so for the last year, we for the TK eligible was September 2nd to December 2nd. If the student turned 5, then they can apply for TK. But for this year, for the 2022 to 2023, they extend the TK age range to September 2nd to February 2nd. And then you can see from the chart for the next year, 2023 to 2024, they will extend the year if your child turns 5 between September 2nd to April 4th, then your child can apply for TK.
係啦，咁其實咧，我哋依家咧亦都有一個叫做呢一個過渡性幼稚園嘅呢一個嘅年齡資格嘅一個嘅擴展嘅呢一樣嘢，想同大家講嘅。咁喺2021到2022學年啦，即係目前嘅呢個嘅過渡性幼稚園啦。如果啲學生佢係喺9月2號到12月2號之間5歲嘅話咧，咁佢哋咧就係屬於過渡性幼稚園啦。咁喺下一個學年，即係2022到2023嘅學年咧，咁你會見到呢一個嘅過渡性幼稚園嗰個年齡嘅嗰個資格啦，就會係9月2號到2月2號啦。咁呢班小朋友喺呢段時間5歲嘅話，咁佢哋咧就會符合呢一個嘅過渡性幼稚園嘅資格啦。咁再過多1年啦，即係後年2023到2024學年，咁如果個小朋友係喺9月2號至到4月2號之間5歲嘅話咧，咁佢哋咧就會符合呢一個嘅過渡性幼稚園 TK 嘅呢一個嘅資格嘅。
So if you are pregnant right now, that means your child for the 2024 to 2025, if your child will turn 5 between September 2nd to June 2nd, or if your child is applying for 2025 to 2026, if your child will turn 5 between September 2nd to September the 1st, then which means that we are really extending the year. That means more younger children will be going to TK actually. So just a heads up for the families, if you are pregnant or you have friends or families are trying to apply for SFUSD, or just to aware of the age range.
係啦，咁譬如果啦，家長依家目前咧係懷孕嘅話啦，咁即係咧當你小朋友5歲嘅時候咧，咁係會係喺2024到2025呢一個嘅學年咧係申請入學嘅。咁我哋講緊入學呢一樣嘢就係講緊呢一個嘅過渡性幼稚園啦，即係話如果你個小朋友係喺9月2號到6月2號出世，然之後佢亦都係啱啱滿5歲嘅話咧，咁佢咧就符合呢一個嘅過渡性幼稚園嘅資格啦。咁再過多1年，即係2025到2026學年啦。咁其實小朋友係喺9月2號到9月1號之間5歲嘅話咧，咁呢一班嘅比較年幼少少嘅學生，其實就會係符合呢一個嘅過渡性幼稚園嘅呢個嘅資格嘅，即係咩意思咧？即係話咧，其實嗰個TK 過渡性幼稚園咧，其實嗰個年齡嘅嗰個資格咧，其實係擴大咗啦。咁所以我哋亦都係想俾一啲有興趣即係會申請我哋三藩市聯合校區嘅家長，或者如果你哋係有朋友係有興趣申請嘅話咧，咁你可以預先去留意呢一樣嘢嘅。
Thank you, Cecilia.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to the COVID-19 health and safety protocols.
咁我哋咧依家咧就會講一講呢一個嘅新冠疫情嘅健康同埋安全嘅指引嘅。
Once again, I want to remind everyone that this is the latest information that we have, and it might change as we get more updates. And so just keep in mind that we're going to continue to have these meetings monthly, and then to make sure to check your emails in case we send any updates.
咁想同大家即係想提醒一下大家啦。咁我哋依家收到嘅資訊咧係最更新嘅資訊嘅。咁大家亦都要知道一樣嘢，就係呢啲嘅資訊咧，其實係有可能咧係會改變啦。咁所以我哋咧以後咧都會繼續有呢一啲每個月嘅會議啦，去同大家分享呢啲嘅資訊。咁你哋亦都可以經常檢查一下呢一啲你哋自己嘅電子郵箱，去獲得呢一個嘅最新資訊嘅。
So we are relieved to see that we have some decrease in COVID-19 cases recently at our school and also within the school district.
咁我哋最近咧都稍為鬆咗一口氣啦，因為我哋會見到其實不論喺我哋學校或者係成個校區咧，呢一個嘅新冠嘅個案咧都係有所下降嘅。
So far this year, our school has had 12 positive cases, and 7 of those were cases that had exposure in the classroom.
咁今年到目前為止啦，我哋學校咧係有12個嘅確診個案啦。咁而其中7個個案咧，其實係喺校內嗰度啦，其實係發生嘅。
So we will continue with our strict cleaning and sanitizing guidelines for all classrooms.
咁我哋會繼續去好嚴謹咁去消毒啦，同埋去即係跟足呢一個嘅消毒嘅同埋清潔嘅呢個嘅指引嘅。
And then today I want to introduce you to the new policy that SFUSD will start beginning March 1st. So beginning March 1st, they will stop individual contact tracing and will start what they call group tracing.
咁依家我想同大家分享咧，就係三藩市聯合校區咧喺3月1號咧，其實咧就會係即係會使用一個嘅新嘅指引。咁我哋咧就唔作，即係喺3月1號之後，我哋係唔會再做個別嘅密切接觸者嘅呢一個嘅追蹤啦。咁但係咧，我哋咧就會做一個叫做小組嘅密切接觸者嘅追蹤嘅。
So what is group contact tracing? So again, beginning March 1st, whether you are vaccinated or not, all students and staff can stay in school unless they develop symptoms or test positive for COVID-19.
咁呢一個嘅小組嘅密切接觸，或者我哋可以講話群體嘅密切接觸嘅呢一個嘅跟蹤咧，就係話喺3月1號，無論你嘅小朋友或者我哋嘅教職員，佢係咪已經接種疫苗都好啦。咁除非佢哋係有出現呢一個嘅新冠嘅呢一個嘅病徵，咁否則嘅話咧，其實佢哋都可以繼續留喺學校嘅。
So what that means is that if there is a positive case at our school, the classroom will receive a notification, so you will know if there's a positive case in your classroom. And then we will also send a color PCR kit home with all the students in the classroom for you to test them, to bring home for you to test them.
咁譬如話，如果萬一喺我哋學校係有一個嘅新冠嘅確診個案啦，咁嗰個課室咧係會收到一個嘅通知啦。咁所有呢一個嘅班房嘅學生啦，佢哋會係收到呢個嘅 color PCR 嘅呢個嘅所謂核酸，即係慢少少嘅嗰個測試。咁然之後呢一啲嘅測試係可以俾學生係帶翻屋企。咁然之後嘅話，咁當你做完個測試之後，你係可以帶翻嚟學校嘅。
Yeah, so these PCR tests do take 1 to 2 days for the results to come back. So basically, you will test the child either at home or at school, and then bring the results back and bring the test kit back to the school, and then the student can stay at school unless they develop symptoms or if they test positive.
係啦，咁即係咩意思咧？就係啦，通常呢一啲嘅 PCR 即係慢少，即係唔係快速測試啦。咁通常係需要1到2日咧，先至會收到呢一個嘅結果啦。咁你係可以咧，將呢個測試帶翻屋企，喺屋企做測試啦，或者你都可以俾小朋友喺學校嗰度做測試啦。咁如果你係喺屋企做測試嘅話咧，咁呢個測試咧，你係可以帶翻嚟學校，咁嗰個學生咧就可以翻嚟學校上課嘅。咁但係如果嗰個小朋友係確診咗嘅話，咧，咁就要留喺屋企啦。咁亦都要通知學校嘅，如果係即係嗰個測試係呈陽性嘅話。
So once again, starting March 1st, whether you are a close contact or not, or whether you're vaccinated or not, all students and staff will remain in school, and we will be testing all students. And unless you have symptoms or test positive, you may remain at school.
咁所以啦，再一次啦，咁不論小朋友係咪密切接觸者，或者不論個小朋友係咪接種完整嘅疫苗，或者係冇接種疫苗嘅話咧，咁我哋咧係呢啲嘅學生其實都係可以繼續返學啦。咁我哋咧亦都會係為係要所有嘅學生啦都進行呢一個嘅測試。咁除非佢哋咧係即係測試之後係呈陽性嘅。咁就要留喺屋企啦。
And so, as you know, it's really important for all the parents to have a color account registered and set up by March 1st, so that we can get, so that you can test your student if we need to. Right now, we are at 43%, and so we're hoping to get to 100% by March 1st.
係啦，咁所以好重要一樣嘢咧，就係如果家長係可以喺3月1號之前啦，去建立呢一個嘅 Color 嘅新冠檢測嘅呢一個嘅帳號咧，咁我哋咧就可以為所有嘅學生去做測試啦。咁如果依家你會見到嗰個數據就係我哋大概係有43%嘅家長咧已經係開咗呢一個嘅帳戶嘅，咁我哋係希望咧100%嘅家長係可以喺3月1號之前可以建立到呢一個嘅 Color 新冠檢測嘅帳號嘅。
And so I sent out an email, but I will also send email again. But you can register yourself on the Color website, or you can come to the office anytime and we can help you register.
咁我之前啦都發咗一封電郵俾家長啦，咁我亦都會再發一封電郵俾家長嘅。咁你哋咧就會見到呢一個嘅Color 嘅呢一個嘅帳號嘅登記啦，咁樣咁你可以自己做又得。咁如果你係需要幫忙嘅話，咁其實你都可以嚟到學校嘅校務處，咁我哋就可以幫家長啦去登記呢一個登記或者設置呢個嘅 Color 嘅帳號嘅。
And so again, it's really important because we want to be able to have all the students tested if there's a positive case. And so this is one of the ways that we can help each other and support each other to have a Color account and be able to test students when possible.
咁所以咧就係好重要咧，就係我哋係希望啦，當萬一我哋學校係有呢一個嘅新冠嘅個案啦，咁我哋係可以等所有嘅學生啦都進行呢一個嘅測試，咁樣咧先至可以幫助我哋同埋支援到我哋學校嘅。
And so you'll see here that we've already set up a table and the color collecting area when you walk in. And so the table already contains all the test kits, and there's a little bin right next to it where you can submit the test kits. So this is open every day, Monday to Friday. So as long as you drop off the test kits before 12 o'clock, they will be collected and tested.
咁大家喺幅圖嗰度咧，已經見到我哋咧，其實已經係有一張台啦，係放置咗一啲嘅Color 嘅檢測嘅套裝嘅。咁當家長入嚟我哋學校嘅時候啦，咁你咧就會見到呢一張台上邊咧係有呢一啲嘅 Color 嘅套裝啦。咁然之後喺旁邊嗰度，你會見到有一個嘅盒啦，係一個嘅呢一個嘅樣本收集盒嚟嘅。咁其實就係如果家長喺星期一到星期五上晝12點之前幫學生做咗呢個嘅測試，然之後放喺呢一個嘅灰色呢一個嘅盒嗰度嘅話咧，咁其實咧呢啲樣本咧都係可以收集得到嘅。
Yeah, so once you register, you can decide to test your child any day, Monday to Friday before 12 and put it in. And again, we can teach you how to do that, but you can do that any Monday to Friday.
咁所以嘅話就係當家長啦註冊咗呢一個嘅 Color 嘅帳號嗰粒嘅話咧，咁喺星期一到星期五嘅上午12點鐘之前，咁你任何一日啦，咁你都可以幫學生啦去做呢一個嘅檢測，然之後咧就放入呢一個嘅箱嗰度嘅。
So the instructions are also posted in English and Chinese in case you need it. But basically it's really simple. Once you're registered, you just have to use the swab to get the sample from your child's nose, 15 seconds each side, put it into the little tube, and then, put it into the bag and into the bin. So that's all you need to do.
咁所以嘅話，即係頭先我漏咗譯嘅一樣嘢就係、如果你係需要我哋幫你去登記嗰個賬戶嘅話啦，咁你亦都可以嚟校務處啦。咁上邊咧亦都係有呢一個嘅中英文嘅指引去幫助大家去了解究竟係點樣即係激活嗰個嘅測試套裝啦。咁其實就好簡單，嗰個套裝嗰度咧，你會見到係有一支棉籤啦，同埋有一支管嘅。咁其實你就將嗰個棉籤啦，就放入小朋友嗰個鼻嗰度啦，然之後就喺個鼻哥窿嗰度，然之後就撩大概15秒啦。咁然之後就可以放翻落去嗰個管嗰度。咁然之後咧就將呢一個嘅袋啦，就放落去嗰個灰色嗰個測試投遞箱嗰度，咁然之後就可以收集到呢一個嘅樣本㗎啦。
And as a reminder, please don't put any garbage into the bin. I know it kind of looks like a garbage can, but we're trying, we found some garbage in there before, so please don't put any garbage in there.
係啦，咁我提醒一下大家啦，咁請大家咧就唔好將啲垃圾咧就放喺呢一個嘅投遞箱入邊。咁雖然個樣咧就有少少似垃圾桶嚇，咁但係我哋之前係都見到係有人放啲垃圾喺嗰度，咁所以嘅話就希望大家就唔好將啲垃圾咧就放喺呢一個嘅箱度啦。
Okay. So you may have heard that our city indoor masking stopped. So since yesterday, indoor masking is not required. And so I wanted to remind everyone that for SFUSD, we'll remain to have masks for students, staff, and visitors at all of our school sites. And so this policy is in effect until further notice.
係啦，咁雖然大家可能已經聽到咧，就係其實三藩市咧已經係唔再強制性要求，即係進入室內嘅時候咧係需要佩戴口罩，但係喺我哋三藩市聯合校區啦，咁我哋呢一個嘅室內嘅呢個嘅口罩令咧，其實係仍然都係進行緊嘅，所以嘅話，即係當學生、教職員或者係訪客入到我哋學校或者其他校區嘅呢一個嘅辦公室嘅時候咧，咁都仍然會係需要佩戴口罩嘅。咁我哋除非之後有任何改變嘅話咧，咁我哋亦都會通知家長。
So again, all the students, adults must wear a mask when you're indoors. Make sure your mask covers your nose, your mouth, and your chin. The only time that we ask the students not to wear a mask is when they are drinking, eating, or napping.
係啦，咁所有嘅學生啦，其實係除咗食嘢或者係飲嘢或者係瞓午覺嘅時候咧，都係需要佩戴口罩啦。咁呢個嘅口罩佩戴嘅時候咧，係要即係遮住個鼻啦、口啦同埋下巴嘅。咁係啦。
You may have also heard that face masks are now optional outdoors. And they are not required at SFUSD schools, but at our school we are highly recommending it. So unless a student has something, unless they have a reason that they don't have their mask on, we are going to ask that everyone keep their mask on.
係啦，咁可能大家亦都係有聽到咧，就係其實喺室外佩戴口罩咧，亦都係自願性質嘅。咁但係我哋喺我哋學校咧，我哋亦都係非常之建議或者非常之鼓勵學生咧喺室外啦，依然係佩戴口罩嘅。咁如果佢哋係有啲咩嘅原因係唔想佩戴口罩嘅話咧，咁我哋都係會鼓勵喺室外嘅話咧，都係仍然要佩戴口罩嘅。
So again, how can you help? We are, continue to stay home. If you or your child is not feeling well or experiencing any symptoms, we want you to stay home.
咁究竟家長可以點樣幫助我哋咧？就係譬如果你個小朋友係有啲唔舒服啊，或者係出現任何新冠嘅病徵啦，咁請佢哋啦就留喺屋企，直到佢哋好返為止嘅。
And then continue to do testing. So again, register for the Color account so that we can do the PCR test. And then also, take a rapid test before sending your student back to school if they weren't feeling well.
係啦，咁另外一樣嘢咧就係即係常規嘅呢一個嘅檢測啦，咁所以嘅話就係我哋非常之希望啦，所有嘅家長咧都係可以登記呢一個嘅 Colour 嘅呢個嘅賬戶啦，咁或者即係你哋亦都可以做呢一個嘅快速測試，咁然之後就等學生係返學校嘅。
And then, of course, let us know, notify the school if you or your student or anyone in your house tests positive. Please notify the principal immediately.
係啦，咁如果譬如話個學生啊，或者係你屋企人啦，係確診新冠嘅話咧，咁就請你哋立即係聯絡學校嘅。
So I just want to remind you, even if it's a Saturday or a Sunday, you can go ahead and please call my cell phone because we want to, get the information as soon as possible so that I can let other families know in case we have a positive case. And so even if it's a Saturday or Sunday, it's okay to call me on my cell phone to let me know immediately.
係啦，咁亦都想提提大家啦。咁即係就算係星期六日，如果你係已經知道即係確診咗嘅話咧，咁請大家啦係唔好猶豫，係可以打電話打電話去我嗰個手機嗰個號碼嗰度，咁我咧先至可以即係盡快將呢啲嘅資訊啦，去通知其他嘅家長。咁所以嘅話就大家如果係真係有出現呢個嘅新冠嘅症狀，即係請你哋不論係星期六或者星期日都可以立即聯繫我，打我手提電話嘅，去通知我嘅。
And then just a reminder, we do have the color testing on Trenton Street tomorrow morning from 7:30 to 10:30. And so they will be testing the SFUSD students at our school.
係啦，咁亦都想提提大家啦。咁其實聽日啦，2月18號，星期五喺 Trenton 街嗰度啦，咁我哋亦都會有呢一個嘅Colour 嘅測試係俾三藩市聯合校區嘅學生嘅。
And then we will be closed on Monday, President's Day.
咁我哋星期日啦，係因為總統日嘅假期啦，咁所以嘅話咧，學校咧係關閉一天嘅。
And then our parent-teacher conference week is coming up. So from March 7th to March 11th, TK will be early released for the whole week.
咁呢個嘅家長會談週啦，就會係喺3月7號到3月11號之間進行啦。咁呢一個嘅過渡性幼稚園咧，成個星期咧都係會提早放學嘅。
And then our next parent meeting will be Thursday, March 17th at 5 o'clock. And then if you have any older siblings going to our OST, we will also be having our OST meeting at 6 o'clock on March 17th to talk about spring break.
咁我哋下一次嘅家長會啦，就會係喺3月17號星期四下晝嘅5點啦。咁如果你嘅小朋友係有呢一個嘅哥哥姐姐係參加我哋嘅呢一個嘅OST 呢個嘅課後計劃嘅話咧，咁我哋都會喺6點鐘啦有一個嘅會議同大家講講呢一個嘅春季假期嘅資訊嘅。
So once again, here is our contact information. You'll see that there's my cell phone right here. Here is our clerk information. Sometimes Crystal and I are running around and doing other things. So if you call the school phone number and no one answers, then you can, go ahead and call the school cell phone or my cell phone number in case we're running around the school somewhere. I'll let you translate first.
OK， 咁呢度咧上邊咧就係有我哋嘅聯繫資訊啦。咁我同秘書嘅電話亦都會喺嗰度啦，因為我哋有陣時即係當家長打電話嚟嘅時候，我哋未必會喺辦公室，因為我哋有陣時都需要即係走嚟走去啊，咁去了解下唔同嘅嘢啦，咁樣。咁所以如果大家打學校電話係打唔到嘅話咧，咁我哋學校咧其實有一個嘅手提電話喺上邊嘅，咁你就可以打呢個嘅手提電話，亦都可以揾到我哋嘅。
And then at first, Carolyn was talking about the enrollment, so her information is here. And then if you want to learn more about preschool enrollment, then Miss J. Chan, her information is here. And then we have our teacher's information on the right-hand side.
係啦，咁頭先咧，Miss Caroline 啦就講過一啲係關於入學嘅資訊啦，咁所以佢嘅聯繫方式咧，亦都喺上邊啦。咁如果你係想了解更多關於早期教學中心啊，即係 preschool 嘅入學資訊啦，咁你係可以聯繫 J Chan 啦，咁佢嗰個電話號碼亦都喺上邊嘅。咁我哋所有我哋學校嘅老師嘅資訊咧，就喺右手邊嘅屏幕嘅右手邊嘅。
So that is all I have for today. So we're gonna do the question and answer time, and then after that, we will show you our Lunar New Year video.
係啦，咁頭先嗰啲咧就係我哋提供嘅所有資訊啦。咁我哋依家係會有問與答嘅時間。咁喺問與答時間之後嘅話咧，咁我哋咧就會同你哋俾家長去睇一睇我哋呢一個嘅農曆新年嘅慶祝短片嘅。